Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. I think I'm live on YouTube right now. Not 100% certain because I couldn't tell you. But if anybody is here, can you please comment? Um, okay, it says there's two people watching, but I don't see anyone. So, this is so strange because the camera is like flipped. But hello, I just wanted to do quick reading sprints and a chat with you guys, which I thought would be really fun to do. So, hi! I'm just gonna take a quick snap for Instagram. I literally got the notification on my phone that I'm live, and I'm like, yeah, that's me. um, Hi everyone! Oh my gosh, this is so much fun. I have never really done a live on YouTube before. I've done them on Instagram. I don't know if you guys watch those, but I have done a couple on Instagram. But I thought it would be fun to do one on YouTube just because I've never done that before and it sounded kind of fun. So here we are. Um, so how is everybody? I hope you're all doing good. I have made myself a nice cup of coffee here to enjoy, and this is the weirdest angle because I'm like, I can see everything flipped, like my whole room is flipped, which is kind of weird. So, yeah. Um, how is everybody? I am currently reading. So to tell you what I'm currently reading, I'm currently reading, oh, this is so strange, From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is a very, very addictive book. I'm really, really enjoying it, I have to say. I think it's definitely not a YA book. I don't think it's a YA book at all, but I'm really, really enjoying it. So I'm on page 138. I think maybe at 4 o'clock, well, I don't know what time it is for you, but at like 00 on the clock, we might do a reading sprint for a little while and just have a chat until then. So if you guys want to ask me anything, go for it. Doesn't have to be book related, it can be book related, but anything, tell me what you're reading, tell me how you are. Let's just chat. We're in lockdown again, so I feel like I will be doing a lot of these lives just to kind of keep entertained, you know? I think it's nice to have something to do. So, oh my god, that is hot. I literally made it just before going live. Um, I'm reading Vicious Spirits by Kat Cho. Oh my god, I love that it's your profile picture too. I have not read Vicious Spirits, but I read Wicked Fox and absolutely loved it. Is it good? Because I I really do want to read it, but what turned me off is that it wasn't like following the same characters, but I think it'd be really fun. Um See, just saying hi. Hi, Caitlin. Currently trying to learn how to juggle for PE. I mean, I can't juggle, so I will probably be absolutely no help with that. But I mean, nice, fun. Are you going to be hosting any readathons soon? I hope to. I really do hope to. If you guys have any ideas for readathons or what you would like, last year I hosted a readathon for like St. Patrick's Day, which is in March. I hosted it because it was the first week of like lockdown and things like that. And I did that. So if you guys want to see any readathon soon, do let me know down in these comments, like when you would like it, if you want like a theme or something. I don't know. I think it sounds fun. So, Casey's here. Yay! Hi, Casey. Hi, reading Winter People, taking it day by day. Yeah, honestly, I'm here for you, girl. I love you. But yeah, I've never heard of Winter People though. That sounds good. I'm in the middle of 4 books. I'm debating whether or not to start a fifth. Honestly, same. That was me last week until I picked up From Blood and Ash. I was just picking up and putting down books all the time because I couldn't like stick to one and I couldn't pick which one I wanted to read. But I mean, definitely start a fifth. Why not, you know? Or finish like the shortest one or the one that you're enjoying most. How are you? I'm really good, thank you. I'm reading The Girl on the Train. Oh, I have heard of that one. I think it's a really popular one. I think it's like a not a classic, but it's like a classic book, you know? But I have not read it. Let's host our TBR readathon soon. Yes, please. We have so many things to do, Casey. Oh my God. We are just going to be full of collabs in 2021. I've only read 20 pages, but I like Somin's perspective. Not too sure about Juno yet. Yeah, I liked Somin in Wicked Fox. Again, wasn't completely sure if I wanted a whole book written from her perspective, though. That was kind of interesting. But I'm sure it'll be really good, and eventually I will probably get around to it. I hope, anyways. Oh my gosh. Okay. We took down our Christmas decorations yesterday, which was kind of sad, but also it needed to happen. Let me just turn on the light so that it's a little brighter. I don't know if that makes it better or not, but I feel like it might make a little bit of a difference. So, okay, I'm reading Les Mots by Jean-Paul Sartre. It's a French classic. Amazing. I probably butchered that pronunciation. I am sorry. I am learning French. I've been doing French for the past like 5 years, but am I any good? We shall see. Hi, Barrett. Oh my gosh, hello. I've never done one of these before, and I'm low-key kind of like not nervous, but I wasn't sure if anybody would join. But actually, like more people have joined this live than like my Instagram lives, which is strange. But anywho, I am trying to edit my thumbnail, but I can't. Anywho's, okay. So how is everybody? Hello. Oh my gosh. What are we all reading? I hope you're all having an amazing day. Okay, so I actually need your advice because my current video that I have up, which is my New Year's reading vlog, is doing really well. It's doing like much better than my previous reading vlogs. So I don't want to upload another video while it's still doing really well, but I did have a video scheduled to go up today because I upload on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So do I put up today's video or do I not? Like, will it stop the other video doing good if I put up another one right now? I'm not sure. So let me know because I want to know. Oh my gosh, that is a really nice cup of coffee. I have to admit. Was Midnight Sun good? I didn't particularly love it. There was nothing wrong with it. I think if you were like a diehard Twilight fan, you would really enjoy it because it gives you kind of like a fresh perspective into Edward's mind or whatever. But since I wasn't really a Twilight fan, I literally picked up Twilight the week before I read Midnight Sun. I didn't particularly enjoy it, but I mean, listen, if you want to read it, read it. It's a long book though. It really is. I'm not reading, I'm editing a video. I mean, good for you. We all need to edit. I finished editing oh my gosh. I mean, I'm currently filming a weekly reading vlog, and because I got a new camera, my storage filled up really fast on my camera. So from the first 2 days of the vlog, I had 30 minutes of footage. So I was trying to cut that down. I was trying to do that. So that's what I was doing before I came live. And then now I need to edit like the rest of the footage, but we'll get there. We'll get there. It was good. I cut it down to 20 minutes. So, okay. So some people are saying put it up. I will put it up. I will put it up. I'm going to reschedule it then because I had it turned off, to do that. I've been binge watching your videos to get you to 4,000 hours. Honestly, thank you so much. Let's just check on it now because yesterday I needed 50 hours and that kind of seemed a little bit crazy. It seemed like I'm never going to get there. But look, I don't know if you can see 3,991. There's 9 more hours to go. I am in shock. I don't know how long after that I will have to wait for it to actually, count. But it's far enough, and that's really exciting. So yeah, that's really exciting. Okay, so that's scheduled to go up again today because I wasn't sure, but it's fine. I mean, you can never put up too many videos, right? Okay. I'm reading An Ember in the Ashes, and you should put up the video. Okay, I'm putting up the video. Thank you all so much. That really helps. You're reading An Ember in the Ashes. That's a really good series, I've heard. I really want to pick it up. I think I might pick it up after I finish From Blood and Ash. I was between, or hold on, this is inverted, so it took me a while. I was between picking up An Ember in the Ashes and From Blood and Ash. I'm kind of glad I picked up this one because it's very spicy, it's very entertaining, but I will probably read An Ember in the Ashes next. I don't know. I ordered the sequel. I was like, maybe I'll wait until I'm like halfway through to order the sequel. And then it said that when I was like going to order it, it said that it wouldn't be here until February. So I'm glad I ordered it today. So I'm probably going to read this, and I hope the third one's coming out soon. I feel like it is coming out soon though. So that's very good. I have so many series that I own or have read the first book of and don't like own the rest of the series. So I really need to catch up on that. I really do. How are you liking From Blood and Ash? I'm loving it. I think it's amazing. I feel like it started off really, really strong. I'm like 130 pages into it. Anybody who has read this, let me know. Does it get boring in the middle? I don't know. I mean, it's a big fantasy, so I'm guessing that at some part in the book, it's going to get a little slow, or it's going to get a little like there's nothing happening. But at the same time, I'm really enjoying it. I'm hoping to get to like page 300 today, which I don't know if that's possible, but I cleaned all day yesterday, so I really have nothing to do today. So I've been editing, I've been watching BookTube, I've been reading a little bit, I've been living with you guys. So really, I'm just taking it a nice chill day. And I'll probably do the same tomorrow because we start back at online lessons on Monday, and I'm not very excited because it's a lot stricter than before Christmas. So we're not here for that anyways. I thought it was entertaining the whole time. The sequel dragged in the middle though. Okay, well, I'm glad that this is entertaining the whole time. I'm really excited. I do know what happens at the end, like the big like plot twist, because I got spoiled. But at the same time, I'm still really excited to see that happen. I'm not too concerned that I got spoiled. The sequel, I feel like, is going to be a little bit more dragged out because you can't really have like two 600-page books without a little bit of it being boring, you know? But I'm still excited because there is some spicy scenes and, you know, it keeps it entertaining. So that's good. Let's see. Have you read Girls of Paper and Fire? I literally loved it. I have read that. I read that 2019, I think, and I freaking loved it. I have yet to read the sequel. I don't know why I do this. I always start a book and I'm like, this is the best book ever. And then I take years to read the sequel. Like The Stormcrow, I read that in December, absolutely loved it. And I have not read the sequel, yet I did buy it. So 2021 is going to be the year of finishing series and reading sequels and doing all that because I really need to. Oh my gosh. My cat is at the window, so I'm going to go get her, but I will be right back. Come on, Misty. Quick. Hold up. I'm coming. Okay. Sorry. Okay, but it's like snowing outside, so I couldn't leave her out there. Okay. I got the new Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, but I don't know if I'm going to like it. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about that. I only read The Hunger Games back in May because I really wanted to know what all the hype was about. Everybody was kind of reading the series and rereading the series to get ready for The Ballads of Songbirds and Snakes, but I had never read it before or never watched it even. So I did that and I really enjoyed it. I have not finished the whole series yet, or trilogy, or whatever you want to call it. Hi, Misty. I don't know if you can see her, but she's there. She's not been feeling the best at the moment, so I don't want her on the couch. You're lucky we started school last week. Are we lucky though, Marit? Are you doing it online or in person? Because we were doing it in person. I was doing it online, but most people were doing it in person up until last week. But now we're in a national lockdown and we're doing it online. But like we have such strict rules too. They're like you have to be there at 8:30 every morning. You have to be presentably dressed. You need to be in a presentable, quiet place. You need to have your cameras on at all times. You need a device all day. And I think it's a little bit like presumptuous that every family has a device for each child from like 9 to 4 every day, and also that like people can have like an undisrupted room for the whole day. I don't know, but maybe that's just because I don't like people telling me what to do. So that could be that. I haven't read the sequel yet. I mean, me too. I never read sequels, and I feel so accomplished when I do read sequels, so I should do it more often, you know? The UK is in lockdown too. I know some of my family lives in England, and they're not too upset about it. I mean, they get to spend time at home, and I think even though lockdowns are so hard and they are really difficult, and you know, anybody can message me at any time if you're struggling, or talk to somebody else, obviously, but I'm always here for you. But what I'm trying to say is I personally like lockdowns in some aspect because you get to read more, you get to spend more time with some family that's in your house, and you get to like chill more, you get to have your own routine. But at the same time, it's also sad because I don't really get to see like my dad or any other family members, which is sad. You can't like go out, you can't do anything like that. But I mean, it's January. How much would I really be doing anyways? So it's fine. We're still on online classes and we have a school break next week in prep for the second semester. Yeah, I mean, online classes are okay when they don't just pile the work on top of you, because sometimes it can get really, really overwhelming. As it is, the year that I'm in is kind of like a gap year between junior and senior, where we had exams last year. Well, we didn't because they were cancelled, and we'll have exams like soon. So this is like the year where we're supposed to just go on trips, but obviously that didn't happen. So online school isn't too bad this year because it's mostly just like projects and things like that. But I'm slightly nervous to see how much work they pile onto us next week. So if I'm inactive, that is why. I'm enjoying this weekend because I have absolutely nothing to do. I'm so excited for summer. I know I'm going off topic, but I'm so excited for summer. Like you have no idea. Everyone's been doing it online, college at least, but now school online. Yeah, I feel like everybody's just going back into lockdown because, you know, the world is kind of screwed. So strict. It is so strict. And like for what? Because to be perfectly honest, when we were doing this back in April, some of the teachers never even contacted us for those 6 months. So let's not pretend you care now, you know? Online school is not the move. I think the US will shut down again. At least I hope so, because COVID is getting worse. Professors just think they can change their class time whenever they want. It's so frustrating. It really, really is. But at the same time, I do get why it needs to shut down, because obviously it's safer, and I don't think anybody's really comfortable going in person into school. But at the same time, it sucks. And when they just like pile so much work onto you because they don't know how long it takes, is frustrating. It gets me. Same for my school. We're in online school from 8:30 to 3, and then I have like 3 hours of homework. No, I'm sorry. We're all going through it, and nobody's enjoying it, I think. I think it's okay on the days that you don't. Okay. I think it's okay on the days that you don't really have much work to do, because you can kind of chill at your ease. Like Monday, which is like our first day back after Christmas, because we got an extended Christmas break. We start at 11:40 because all of the teachers have a meeting or something on Monday morning. Suits me fine. But the rest of the days we need to be there at like 8:30. So love that for me. Let me see. Oh, my eye is blurry. I'm online, but I'm in a different state than my school is, and my teachers don't even teach the whole class period. They leave early. That sucks too. I mean, I don't know whether I want the teachers to give us work or not. Like on one hand, I do want them to give us work because I don't want to fall behind, but also, do I want work? Not particularly. Online school sounds so stressful, honestly. University in Germany is quite manageable because of the long breaks in between. And my courses are like 2 hours long a day. Oh my God, lucky you. I mean, you deserve it though. Like, I mean, nobody really deserves to be stressed. So anybody who has easy online school or easy things, well done to you. I'm so happy for you. And that's not being sarcastic. I know it sounds sarcastic, but it isn't. I'm genuinely happy. I mean, this Christmas has felt like the longest break ever because we didn't really have any work to do since the 20th of December. So we've just been off since then, which is kind of nice, you know? I saw a question up there. Is the Poppy War YA or adult? It's definitely adult. I think the Poppy War has huge trigger warnings in that book. I don't know what they are because I've not read them, but I have heard that they're very, very trigger warnings and it's very heavy. But I am still really excited to read it. And I have so many fantasy books that I want to read. And I'm definitely going to be reading them soon because I'm so excited and definitely filming some vlogs. Are there any videos that you guys want to see from me in particular? Because I was just thinking about this. Like how sometimes you want to see a creator do a specific video. And I'm not saying that I'm like, oh my God, I'm a creator. But at the same time, like sometimes I'm like, you know what I would really like to see this person do? So if there's any videos that you really want to see me do, just comment them and I'll try to do them because I feel like I'm doing the same videos over and over again. So if you want to see any of those, do let me know because that's okay. I love your channel, but I have to go. Thank you for joining. Hi, Ellie. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. This is amazing. I think I prefer YouTube lives to Instagram lives, honestly. So you could be seeing these more from me. Oh my God, I'm doing online school. My sociology teacher spent the first 2 lessons trying to learn how to use the internet. Honestly, that's so frustrating. That is so frustrating when like a teacher doesn't know how to work something because then you're like, well, how am I supposed to know it if you don't know it? I don't know. Our business teacher never contacted us since March, and like she was just like, the exams are cancelled, you can all go, we don't need you here anymore. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't really missing the business work, but at the same time I didn't finish my course, so love that for me. Okay, so there are the trigger warnings for the Poppy War if anybody is interested. I genuinely do want to read the Poppy War and I might film like a vlog for it. I want to pick like a really popular book, like not like a really popular book or hyped book or anything, but a book that everybody has read so that I can do like a spoiler vlog for it. Because obviously if I do a vlog, I want like everybody to be able to watch the vlog because that would be really crappy if nobody could watch the vlog that I make. But at the same time, I do really like making spoiler vlogs because they're fun and you can just say whatever you want and I like that. So, oh my God. I'm thinking about working and studying for my mock exam sooner. In France, I'll be like the brevet blank in a week. Oh my God. Oh no. I recognize the word brevet because that is the exams that we were supposed to have last year, un brevet, and we didn't. They were cancelled, but love that for me. But good luck with your mocks. That is really good. And don't stress about them. They're totally fine. I did them last February, I think, and they were totally okay. I mean, in the end, they ended up being our exams. So do try your best, but don't stress yourself, you know, you'll be fine. The Poppy War was so good. I literally read it in a day. Oh my God. Okay, that is exactly what I needed to hear because for some reason, some heavy fantasies or some fantasies look so intimidating and I was afraid it was going to take me like a good few weeks to read it, which was not the move. I kind of wanted to do a spoiler vlog for this, honestly, but I mean, I'm already in the middle of a weekly vlog and I've already started it, but I mean, maybe, I don't know. let me know. If you're reading vlogs so much, I rewatch them when I'm in a reading some. Oh my god, thank you so much. That means more to me than you can imagine. Like, I was literally thinking about this the other day. I was looking through my 2020 bullet journal, and my goal for 2020 was to hit 200 subscribers, and I hit 1,200, and that is crazy to me. I love you all so much, and you truly do make my day. Like, when I get a comment on a video, I think comments are my favorite thing about YouTube, because like, you put out there like a video, and if nobody responds to that video, or if nobody kind of like acknowledges all of the work, not acknowledges all the work, but like nobody says that they like that, or they say that they don't like that, it kind of makes you a little bit, what word am I trying to look for here? Sometimes English is hard. Demotivated to make another video. So like, when I get comments from you guys or messages, I'm like, big love. Thank you. Spoiler vlog from Kingdom of Ash. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea, actually. I started Kingdom of Ash in December. I read 50 pages. So I'm between like reading it for a month, or like reading it in like a weekend and like vlogging it and just doing nothing but that weekend, but like reading. So yeah. Do you like red, white, and royal? Do you like do one for like red, white, and royal blue or something? That's a good idea. I mean, I kind of DNF'd that book, but the reason I DNF'd it was because I couldn't get into the third person writing. Usually third person doesn't bother me, but I thought this one was really, really hard to get into. I might listen to it on audio though, because I've heard so much about this story and it sounds amazing. And yeah, so I'm very excited. I'm already excited for the Reading Rush next year. The Reading Rush, if you don't know, is like a week-long readathon that happens in like July, the end of July, where people daily vlog and try to read 7 books. And I'm already so excited. Like, can I just do it now? I don't know if I can, but I'm really excited to do that. Thank you. I have your live on in the background. Thank you very much. That is really nice. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling inspired to film and do things like that. But also I need things to film. Like, I love doing vlogs. Vlogs are my favorite, but you can only kind of film 1 vlog a week. And I'm trying to upload 2 videos a week. So we shall see how that goes. If I can stick to that when I actually have things to do. So but yeah. Do you know any services where you can get free audiobooks except the library? Because my library is rubbish. Oh no. YouTube has actually a good few audiobooks. Like, if you're looking for like a specific audiobook, search it on YouTube, because sometimes they do have it. Now, you will have to listen to ads and stuff, but I mean, I think that's okay. YouTube definitely does have some. Scribd isn't free, but it does have. Spotify has some, actually. Spotify has a good couple of audiobooks. I think they have like the Raven Cycle and different audiobooks like that. So I would say, yeah, Spotify has some audiobooks. Go check those out. I don't know about that. I use Scribd and I use Audible. I don't use Audible as much as I used to, and I'm considering getting rid of it. But at the same time, it's so handy when like your library doesn't have one, because that might be something. But yeah. Also, the library app that I use is BorrowBox. I don't know if you use a different one. I know everybody. Oh no. Did it just buffer? I don't know. I'm just checking the battery. No, we're all good. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. Maybe try tier ranking a video would be fun. Oh, I've always wanted to do that. That is a really, really good idea. Thank you. I'm gonna like screenshot that so I can remember. But yes, I'm really excited to film more, you know? Especially coming into the summer. I don't know what it is about summer, and I know I keep mentioning it. And it's funny because in the summer, I'm like, I can't wait for autumn and Halloween. At Halloween, I'm like, it's nearly Christmas. At Christmas time, I'm like, but summer. So this year, I'm just trying to appreciate all of the seasons. We need some cheer. So I'm really, really excited for summer. I have no plans because like we're probably gonna be in lockdown still, but I'm really excited to just kind of like be able to just go outside and not have to wear like a big winter coat and just be able to like read outside, maybe go to a park, a picnic, that type of thing. That might be fun. I didn't know this. Apple Podcasts has audiobooks too. The app that every iPhone comes with. I listen to A Christmas Carol on there. That's actually a really good idea. I feel like you can find a lot of classics for free places. I don't know where you can find them, but I think you can. But yeah, that's really exciting. I also use BorrowBox, but there's no good books on there. Yeah, I think it depends on the library, and it depends kind of like what's available too. My stepmom is a librarian, and she like runs one of the libraries in like my county. So she's like always recommending books to me, and I'm always recommending books to her. But I did recommend to her the ACOTAR series, and I instantly regretted it because when I thought back to ACOMAF, I was like, oh, did I really just recommend that to my mother? But anyways, it's fine. But there's actually quite a good selection on my BorrowBox. You do have to kind of wait for them though, a long time, which kind of sucks. But, and again, like usually if I search for a book on BorrowBox, it won't be there, which again, sucks. But sometimes you'll find the most random things that you'll be like, I really wanted to listen to that. Like at the minute, I have An Anonymous Girl, which is a book club book. Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. I'm reading it. I'm liking it so far. I'm not going to be too negative or too optimistic because I don't have high expectations for the book, but I'm still really liking it. And I have Spinning Silver by Naomi Novik as well, because that is that. So, also a video that I'm hoping to get done soon, and we will do a reading sprint in a minute, but I just love chatting to you guys. A video that I'm hoping to do soon is a bookshelf tour or a bookshelf like reorganization, because very exciting. I think I'm getting new bookshelves. I have very, very small bookshelves and they're so messy. I never film in front of them because they're literally like so messy. There's like triple stacked, everything's piled on top of everything. It looks really, really bad. But plus it's in a really bad lighting spot. But I think I'm getting like the Billy bookcases, you know, like the ones that oh my God, that took me so long to figure out because I was like, this is not the hand that I'm moving. Anyways, so I think I'm getting those soon. And if I do, obviously, I don't know if I'm going to be building them, but if I am, then I'll film it. But if I'm not going to film like a random like person just building my bookshelves. That'd be a bit creepy. But I will definitely be filming like a reorganization and then hopefully like a tour, a bookshelf tour. I love to watch those. So hopefully that will be coming soon. I don't know. I feel like it will be. So that's very good. Let's see. We definitely have to throw a Netflix party when Shadow and Bone comes out. Yes, we do. We absolutely do. Oh my gosh. I feel like everybody is excited for Shadow and Bone, even if you didn't like the books, simply because it's a show about a book, like a YA book. And I am going to get so mad at the people. Like, I haven't read all the books yet, but I'm going to get so mad at the people who are like, think that there's no books, or listen, I don't know what I'm talking about here, but you get what I mean. I'm so excited. I'm also hoping to do a group buddy read of Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom, because when I put up like these are the books I'm going to be reading, if anybody wants to buddy read, so many people said Six of Crows, so I think I'm just going to host like a group read along for Six of Crows, and then we do like one of these live shows at the end with someone who's also read it. So that is what I might do. I was going to say something there, but I can't remember what I was going to say. Oh yeah, Throne of Glass read along. If anybody's joining in the Throne of Glass read along, this month we need to read Throne of Glass. I have yet to read, hold on, there's a moth. I have yet to read Kingdom of Ash, and I kind of want to read Kingdom of Ash before I read Throne of Glass again, because I've heard some people say that some things in Kingdom of Ash are such important things. Like English? Sarah J. Maas leaves such hints for things in Kingdom of Ash in Throne of Glass, so I kind of want to know those when I reread it. But also, I do need to get Throne of Glass read this month for the live show. I'm hoping to do either a live show or a book talk. I feel like a live show would be fun because we can all interact with each other, but a book talk would also be good because it stays up there, and like anybody who's looking to hear either a spoiler review or like a talk on this book, they can find it, which I think would be fun. Are you okay, Misty? She's sick at the moment, so love that. Finished editing, so I'm going to read Caraval for the next sprint. Love to see it. I absolutely adore Caraval. Thank you so much to whoever recommended Spotify because the Raven Cycle's on there. Yes! Oh my god, that's amazing. I think we got a couple of people about to read the Raven Cycle. I'm just going to skip the books and go straight to the TV show. I was going to do that too, but considering I own all of the books, I knew that if I watch the TV show, I'm not going to go back and read the books. So I want to have them read before the show comes out, simply because, again, I'm not going to go back. Plus, I know that the timelines intertwine in the movie or in the series, so there could be like a scene from Shadow and Bone and then a scene from Six of Crows, so it would kind of like spoil both series, so I do want to read them. But I mean, if I don't get them done, I'm still going to just watch the show anyways, so it's fine. The bitches that'll be like, oh my god, someone wrote a book about this show. Exactly. Some people saying that, oh my god, this show is so good, and I can't believe it's going to make me mad. Or people who like comment on, I don't know. Yeah, I think so. I want to join. Yay! Okay, oof, just found your channel and you're live. Let's go. Thank you, Rachel. Oh my gosh. I'm proud of you. Thank you, Mart. I don't know what you're proud of me for, but thank you. I appreciate you always. So yeah, do you guys want a reading sprint right now? I think we will do maybe like a 15-minute sprint. I don't know whether to mute myself or like play music, but I will see. Hold up a second, because I think that I can like set a timer. I don't know. I don't think I can do that. I'll figure that out for the next live. But right now, no. So those are the same kind of people that thought the live action. Yeah, exactly. That maddens me for deciding to read this. I mean, I had to, you know. So yes, okay. Why do I feel like Book Talk's gonna go shows that are based on books and then have Shadow and Bone? Yes. Or like books that are based on shows and be like, oh my god, the show is so good. Or people like complaining about, well, I can't really say because it's spoilers, but just, you know what I mean. Okay, so someone said I'm down for music. Okay, so oh my god, I thought that car was stopping outside my house and I had like a mini heart attack. Anywho, so I'm gonna play some music, some ASMR rooms. I'm gonna find some. And then how long do we want the sprint for? I think we should go with maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, maybe 15. And so grab your books, grab your beverage if you want a beverage. I will try and find some music, and that is what we will do. I don't think we want Christmas music right now. Maybe we do, but I don't think we do. So let's try and find some music. Some like lo-fi music. That'd be fun. Okay. So I'm going to set a timer too. And that is it. Also, there's a Liam Payne concert tonight. I don't know if any of you are One Direction fans, but I definitely am. And he's doing a live concert tonight. So I'm definitely going to that at like 7. So, okay, let's put on the music. Can we all hear? I think that's okay. Okay, and I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes, and you can read at your leisure. And let's go. So that is 15 minutes. So we will stop reading for the moment and we will continue again soon because that was really fun. Did you guys read anything or did you get anything good read? I actually got a good bit read. I'm just putting on my cardigan right now because it's kind of cold. But yeah, what is everybody reading? How much did you get read? Whatever. I read 20 pages, which is shocking. I didn't really think I was able to read that much in 15 minutes, but I'm really proud of myself. So I'm loving this book. I got up to a really kind of like, not a steamy scene. There's not really that much. There was one at the start and there hasn't been one since, but I'm sure there's going to be one in a little while. But I'm trying to like fix that. Anyways, but I'm really liking it. So let's see what everybody else read. I read a couple pages of my manga. Amazing. I have never read a manga. I got one for Christmas. It was Death Note, the Black Edition, but my mom bought it for me in French. So I obviously can't understand it. If any of you are French and you want to have it, I don't know, message me. I'm reading The Poppy War. Amazing. Are you liking it? Because I do think that I'm going to pick that up very, very soon. Because it looks really, really good. As well as An Ember in the Ashes. I think they are going to be two very, very exciting reads. For me, I don't own the rest of the Ember in the Ashes series, but usually my rule is if I get halfway through a book and I'm liking it, I will order the sequel because I used to buy the whole series like before I read any of them, but I stopped doing that unless there's like a box set or like it's a good deal or something, but I stopped doing that just in case I didn't really enjoy it or anything. So let's see. Sir. Okay, hold on. I've got a question. What do you do with the tabs you have left when you're out of another color? This is a question I don't 100% know the answer to. So usually, it depends what book I'm reading. Like if I'm reading a historical fiction, pink is not the one that usually goes first. But in any other book, it's usually pink that I finish first because there's a lot more scenes that I love. Honestly, I don't know. I usually don't use that set anymore because it's kind of useless to carry around just that set, but I would use them if I had like a pencil case. I would get a new set to bring with me, but then I would use like the old set as well. I did buy like last year or something. I bought like this little set of sticky notes with just pink ones on, which was so handy, but it's nearly gone now. But yeah. Manga volume 2 of My Hero Academia, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but my book is downstairs. I liked A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I didn't finish it, but I think the reason that I didn't finish it was because I read it like a couple days before the reading rush and it wasn't on my reading rush TBR, so I just like took it off. But yeah, are you liking My Hero Academia? Because I've actually heard a lot about that manga, so I might look into it. I've made good progress on my revisions. Well done. I love that you're using this time to revise too, because it's always good. See, I'm reading a nonfiction book about the 5 women who were killed by Jack the Ripper. Interesting. I don't tend to read nonfiction a lot simply because it actually happened, and I know that sounds so silly, but like at the same time when I'm reading a book I'm like, oh, where's the action, where's this? But like if it's somebody's actual like real story and real life, I'm not expecting there to be action because like, but that sounds really, really interesting. Sorry to go off topic, but have you watched any of the Pretty Little Liars on BBC iPlayer yet? It only came out in the first time halfway through season 2. I'm not watching it on the iPlayer, but I did get the DVD box set for Christmas, and I am reading that. Watching that, and I'm absolutely loving it. I'm only halfway through season 1 because nobody else in my family wants to rewatch it, so I kind of only watch it when there's nobody else home. So I don't get a whole bunch of time to watch it, especially because of lockdown, but I'm really excited to continue. I love that show so, so much. Oh my gosh. I'm reading City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. Amazing. I have not read The Mortal Instruments. I read City of Bones and wasn't 100% into it. But I liked The Infernal Devices, so that was that. Didn't you read The Promised Neverland? I did actually. So I have read a manga. I forgot that because I read it on my library, so I didn't own it. I'm only like page 20, but it's a super quick start and very easy to read for a high fantasy. That's a really good. I always worry about reading high fantasies or adult fantasies because they're usually quite difficult wording and things like that. Like there's no need for them to be dense, but just because they're like high fantasy. But I am loving this book. Anybody who has not picked up this book, please pick it up. It's so good. I read 20 pages in 15 minutes, which usually I would read like less than a page a minute, so that's really good. But yeah, that's really exciting. I'm loving this, and I feel like for the rest of the evening I'm just going to read this. I don't know. I feel like it's a really bingeable read, you know? Have you read The Alchemist? I have not. I have not read that, but I have heard a lot of things. That's a classic, I think. So, yeah. This is a really fun live chat. I wasn't really sure how a YouTube live would go, simply because I didn't know if anybody would join. I didn't know if it would work or whatever. But I mean, we're going for over an hour now already, and it's really fun. So that's exciting. I can't believe we're going for over an hour. Kind of crazy. I love the manga of My Hero Academia. The anime is a lot like the manga, so I'm really satisfied. That's good. I love when I don't tend to answer the next question. Do you watch anime? No, I have never watched an anime. My cousin went through like a phase of absolutely being obsessed with it. I think she still watches it, but not as much. But I've never actually watched it. I've never gotten into it. Not for any particular reason, except I could never find one that I liked. And again, nobody in my family would watch it. So usually when we're like deciding to watch something on TV, we pick something that we'll all like. So we usually end up going with like a little rom-com or some sort of thriller film or something like that. I bought Crescent City because it was on sale for $1.69 on Kindle, but I'm normally a YA reader. Will it be hard to get through because I know it's an adult? No, if you've read any other Cassandra Clare, Sarah J. Maas book, it's written the very same, except like she can swear. So that's like the only difference that I noticed from like her other books, is that she's allowed to swear. And like it's not that she swears all the time in the book, but there are a couple, whereas like they couldn't use that in the YA books. Also a little bit of like spicy scenes, but they're not even that bad. I mean, we've all read Akamath and that was bad. So, well, good but bad at the same time, you get me. I love Crescent City. It was one of my favorite reads of 2020. For some reason, I'm still living in 2020, but of 2020, it was one of my favorite reads. And I found the first like 100, 200 pages quite slow. They weren't hard to read or anything, but they were just slow because something really big happens at the start and then nothing really happens towards the end. Or not towards the end, no, a lot happens towards the end, but nothing really happens between like page 100 and 200. But it's really, really good. It once you get hooked on it, it's so good. And a lot of people didn't find that lull, so maybe you won't. But I hope you love it. I think it's going to be amazing for you because it's such a good book. Oh my God. Aren't we all? Yeah, we're all stuck in 2020. I mean, I feel like in my head on January 1st, we were just going to be like a complete new year, but we're here still. So I haven't read any Sarah J. Maas. No, that's totally fine. I just meant that like, as opposed to her YA series, it's not any more difficult to understand or anything. It's super fun. I love Sarah J. Maas, and I know her books aren't perfect. She doesn't really have diversity in them or anything like that. But acknowledging that, I absolutely adore every single one of her books. I have read every book in the Throne of Glass series except Kingdom of Ash, which is a really good one because I mean there's like 8 books in that series and I've read 7 out of 8, which is really good. I've read all 4 of the ACOTAR books, including the novella, and okay. And then I've read Crescent City as well. And the 4th book in the ACOTAR series comes out in February, and I'm beyond excited for that. If any of you are waiting for that, are any of you Sarah J. Maas fans here? I don't know if you are, but it is so good. And I can't wait for that book to come out because I feel like it's going to be so addictive. It's like 800 pages. She said it's like the filthiest book she's ever written, and she won't let her family watch or read it. So yeah, that's crazy. I'm so excited for ACOTAR book 4. Yes, Danielle. Oh my god, we have a fellow Sarah J. Maas stan in this house. I love it so much. I cannot wait. I feel like I want to do a vlog for that. I've pre-ordered the book on Waterstones, and Waterstones sometimes delivers it early. So if it arrives early, I'm going to be starting it as soon as it arrives, and then I'm going to be like reading it, and hopefully filming like a specific vlog for it, because I feel like the week of release, a lot of people will want to watch that vlog, and a lot of people will want to like see other people's thoughts on it. So I feel like it would be a good one. Have you read any books by Agatha Christie? I have not. I have watched some movies by Agatha Christie. I own 2 of her books. They look amazing though. I can't wait to read them. I'm going to read them in a time that I'm kind of like in the mood to read kind of like I feel like it's going to be an addictive book because of the fact that it's like a mystery and stuff, but also at the same time, I think it's going to be like slightly slower to read simply because it's like written a long time ago. So I don't know, but if you've read them, let me know. I think they're going to be amazing. So I want to read more Sarah J. Maas, but they never go on sale. Sorry, that's just my nana texting me. And I don't want to pay like £7 on a Kindle book. Honestly, same. I never pay like high money for a Kindle book. Like, I don't know why it is, because I would spend like, well, not that I would want an expensive book, but like if a book that I really wanted was in hardcover for like €15, I would buy it. But at the same time, like if a Kindle book is over like $3.99, I'm like, no, it's too much, you know? But I would recommend them definitely. See if you can get them on like, well, I know PDF sites are not good for authors, and it's probably not very ethical, and I don't recommend you do them for, you know, to support the author and stuff. But I think you can read them for free online. So I don't know if you wanted to do that. I'm so excited for audiobook 4. I've read ACOTAR recently, and now I'm debating if I want to buy the second one because I mainly listen to the audiobook of ACOTAR. You do want to buy the second one. Let me tell you, if like if you even like were okay with ACOTAR, like if you straight up despised it, maybe don't, but still do. But like if you were okay with ACOTAR, if you thought it was like it's an okay book, read A Court of Mist and Fury, because let me tell you, it gets so much better. And I know everybody says that, but it really, really does. Like A Court of Mist and Fury is probably my favorite book. I mean, apart from The Nightingale, obviously, but like it's so good, and it's definitely a lot better than the first one. So I would definitely recommend you read that. My goodness, yes, please. I'm so excited to watch all the reading vlogs on it. I'm so excited too. So I will definitely be doing that. You should read books from Sophie Kinsella. I think she writes romance, if I'm not wrong. I'm not the hugest fan of contemporaries or romance books. Certain ones are okay, and if I'm in like a certain mood to read contemporaries, that's fine too. Like last March, I went through such a mood of reading contemporaries because I just wanted to be like reminded of good things in the world, if you know what I mean, like going on holidays and things like that. But I don't tend to gravitate towards romances. I love romance in books, but I don't like romance books, if that makes sense. The audiobooks are all there on my app. Please do it. Like, please do it. If you want to get the paperback edition, or if you can, also please do it, because you're gonna need it. I'm the person who goes to the 99p book deals. Me too, sis. Me too. Like, honestly, hello? Okay. I love the 99 book deals. Like, they're amazing. I don't tend to read a lot of books on my Kindle though, so sometimes I don't get them if I do plan on getting the paperback edition, but sometimes they're just too hard to pass up because they're amazing. I have ACOMAF coming in the mail today. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm excited for you. ACOMAF is like amazing. It's the best book like ever. I hope you enjoy. LMAO, maybe don't, but still do. I'm a mess. Okay, I'm chaotic. I'm gonna read, but like listen to the audio. Do I want the physical book? You do want the physical book, you see, because like you're gonna need it afterwards, and I feel like you will get the full extent of the book if you read it physically. for me personally, if there's a series or a book that I know I'm going to love, I get the physical copy because I know I'm like it's so random, but like I can't fully appreciate a book on audio if I don't have like the physical book too, because I don't know what it is. I'm just like not into it. Sometimes I forget what's happened. I like to see like my progress in the book too, so I can see like, well, this is how far I'm in, this is how much I've left, etc., etc. Um, so yeah. The other day I got Ninth House for 99¢. Oh my god, yes! Honestly, that's amazing. I hope you love Ninth House. I thought it was really good. I thought it was quite strange and very, very dark. So do be warned, but it's really good. That's a fair point. Just buy it. I mean, listen, just do, or go to the library or something like that. But I think a physical copy would be good. I might buy it, but I don't know. I'm gonna think about it. You're a lot more controlled with buying books. If that was me, I'll be like, yeah, let's do it, you know? I hope your birthday was awesome. Thank you so much. I actually had a really great day. I was slightly like nervous, not nervous about my birthday, but kind of like sad about it because obviously I didn't get to see like my family, and that was kind of sad because obviously kind of any celebrations are family days. I also didn't get to see my friends, but to be fair, I haven't seen my friends since March, so I'm kind of used to it. But I did definitely miss like seeing my dad and like all the rest of my family. So that was sad, but my mom made it so special and I had an amazing day. So thank you. Ninth House was so good. I agree. I do agree. Sophie writes romantic comedies and they're so good, clever and fast reads. I might look at one. Thank you. Sorry, I might have missed you all talking about this already, but what's your favorite read of 2021? Your first read. Sorry. My first read was Heartstopper Volume 1, and then I read, so I've read 5 books this year already, but they've all been, no, I've read 4. Where am I going with 5? Excuse you. I have read Heartstopper Volume 1, Volume 2, and Volume 3, and then I read This Winter, which is like a 100-page novella about the Heartstopper comics. Loved them. This Winter wasn't my favorite. It was very triggering and it was very like dark, but at the same time, I'm okay with it. You know, I thought it was okay. But I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I do kind of miss reading novels, and I think that's why I was in like a reading slump. And I say like reading slump because I've already finished 4 books this year, so it's not really a slump. But at the same time, they've all been graphic novels, and there's nothing wrong with graphic novels. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying like they all took me about an hour to read at most. So I feel like once I finish a book, and I know this is probably the biggest book I could have picked, but once I finish like a properly big like novel, I think I'll feel a lot more productive because yeah. Let's see. My first read was Clap When You Land. It was okay, but way too overhyped. I have not read that one yet because I have actually heard a lot of people saying that. And again, not the hugest fan of contemporaries. So if I'm going to read a contemporary, I usually kind of go for one that I know I'm going to love. And if people are having mixed reviews about it, I might see if they have like a Kindle book because I think it's written in verse. So I should read it like considerably fast. I read The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo as well. I thought it was really nice, and it was really not really nice, but like I thought it was a really important read. And I definitely did like identify with a couple of things in there, which I thought was really nice. And it's definitely a very important book, and I would recommend it. It is written in verse as well, so it was really fun. I never really read a book written in verse before, but it's definitely not a favorite. I don't know. I think it's important and the story is important, but the way it was written wasn't my fave. Currently writing down all my expenses in my bullet journal. I couldn't put that in my bullet journal because I don't need that negativity in my life for myself. But yeah, I mean, like when people are like, oh my God, you buy so many books. And I'm like, yes, I do buy so many books because books are literally the only thing that I buy. Like I live at home. Obviously, I don't have any like expenses. So literally the only thing that I buy are like books. And obviously like clothes or like, you know, food, not like listen, I'm just digging a hole here. You get what I mean. I just only buy books. Any writing goals for the year? Not really. I have been in the middle of like writing a novel. I say novel because it's been a novel for like the past 2 years and I've written like 20,000 words. Um, I'm taking a little break from writing at the moment to focus on reading. I can't really do both at the same time because as I'm writing a historical fiction, I can only kind of read historical fictions. So I don't know what it is. And obviously, I'm not in the mood to read historical fictions. And I don't know about that. But I do want to get back to writing. Also, the last time I wrote was November, I think, and I wrote a scene that I really do not want put into the book. And at the time I thought I did, but now I'm like, no, because if I put in this scene, I can't just leave it at this scene because it's obviously going to be a very traumatizing event. So I need like the characters are going to need to deal with that for a little while. So I can't really have that in because there's so many different things going in there. I don't want it to be like the cliche historical fiction, if you get what I mean. Same, but then I also want to visit you in 2023, so I need to save. I want you to visit me. Like, we need to make it happen. I was literally talking to my mom the other day about that, and she was like, "It's so nice. Like, if you go to the Netherlands, you have somebody to meet up with, and if she comes to Ireland, like, you can meet up." And I was like, "Yes, queen, get into it." Like, yeah. What's the worst book I've ever read? Ooh, I am interested to see some of your answers for this because honestly, it's a question. I don't know. I usually don't tend to finish books that I'm not liking, but the one that kind of comes to mind is The Mercies by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. That was my literal least favorite book of the year of ever. I didn't finish it. I gave it to my stepmom and I was like, "You'd love this." And in my head, I just literally wanted to get rid of it. So, yeah. But I did not like that book at all. It's about like in the 1400s in this like small town, like fisher town, that there's a storm and all of the men in this town are killed. So it's just like a town of women. And then these people come in like a year or two later and suspect these women of being witches. But it is the worst. Like that sounds amazing. Not that it sounds amazing, but like it sounds like a really interesting plot. But like it was the worst executed book ever, I think. And the reason that I picked it up is because the main character had the same name as my sister. And I was like, this is fun. And then I remember hating the main character and getting so mad at the main character. And I started to get mad at my sister because they had the same name. And I was like, but why would you do that? And she was so confused as to why I was mad at her. And like I wasn't actually mad at her, but at the same time, I was just like, how could you be so like dumb here? But in reality, it wasn't her, it was the main character in the book. So that was a really long-winded explanation as to say my least favorite book is The Mercies by Kieran Millwood Hargrave. Okay. Favorite authors, Sarah J. Maas, hands down. I mean, I absolutely love Sarah J. Maas so much. Booktube meetup, yes. We honestly need to, like, I don't know if we'll make it to BookCon in New York because that's quite a trip, but we need to do a booktube meetup. You know, we can like rent like a castle. I don't know if we can rent a castle, but like we should rent a castle and like all meet up and have a picnic, have a reading party. I don't know, but it sounds fun. I got a notification about your birthday reading vlog. New vlog is up, guys. If you do want to check it out after this live, it is up. It was literally the most fun vlog to film and the most fun day. So yeah, I can't wait. If you're coming to the Netherlands, make a trip to Belgium. I'm just gonna have to go around the world, aren't I? Like, what can I say? Yeah. Where am I going here? Caitlin will just make a trip around the world. We will. We're going to visit everybody on our way when COVID is over, obviously. I've been following you since about 200 subscribers, and I was always wondering why you didn't have more. Thank you. Oh my gosh, that means so much. When I hear those comments or messages, I'm just like, big love. Thank you so much. I am very excited. about that. Let's see. My worst book is The Beast's Heart. I literally could rant about that book for ages. I've never heard of it, but it doesn't sound like something that I'm looking to pick up. But yeah. Hi. Yes, I'm so down for castle rentals. Yes, Katie, honestly, me too. Sounds low-key incredible. So I love Europe. Take me back. I love Europe? I don't know, but yeah, it is pretty. Some places are pretty. We should go to Italy. I feel like Italy would be a nice place, you know. We could go to Venice. I don't know. 2023, we'll rent a castle, so we'll start saving right now. Honestly, yeah, let's please. Sounds fun. 2030? I thought you said 2023. But 2030, I mean, yeah, why not? We should. Italy is amazing. I have no doubt. I really do want to travel the world. Well, not like travel the world, but just like go to certain places, you know? I also want to come to the US because I know it's not perfect, and certainly at the moment it's not perfect, but I have family over there. There's like Disney World, friends, Katie's there, so yeah, that's amazing. I think that'd be really fun. Good food, people mind their business, and it's pretty nice. Very, very nice. 2023, I'll come visit you, but we need more time to save if we want a castle. That's true. That's very, very true. I think saving to rent a castle would cost a little bit more than just anybody. Come visit me and I'll show you the good parts. Oh my god, I'm on my way. Literally, like, I love traveling. Well, I have never really traveled, but like I would love to travel. I would love to see like all the different parts of the world. I think that'd be really fun. See us in the US. It's Beauty and the Beast retelling, so I was really excited for it. And all it is the Beast asking Belle if she'll marry him. She says no, and then they don't talk to each other. Oh no, that sounds really bad. Honestly, I kind of like Beauty and the Beast is like my favorite Disney film, but at the same time, like any Beauty and the Beast retellings that I've read haven't been my fave. So yeah, we'll see. I've never been outside of the US. Honestly, I've never been outside my own country either. So we're all good. Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm really good. Thank you. How are you? Call Me by Your Name is the reason I want to go to Italy. I haven't read that or seen it, but I think Timothée Chalamet is in that, and we love him in this household. So I will definitely be watching that. Hi. So yeah, I mean, we have now planned a world tour. I think that's quite fun. I can't believe I've been on for an hour and a half already. That's crazy. I've got to go for dinner. This is so much fun. Thank you for joining, Marit. I will talk to you later. The only Beauty and the Beast retelling I like is A Curse so Dark and Lonely. I read the first couple chapters of that one and then I gave it away. I don't know if I was really into it. I think it was just a little bit like the very same as Beauty and the Beast, except just like modern day. I didn't really love that one, but I'm glad that you did. I think the third book comes out soon, so I hope you like that too. Do you read adult fantasy? I do, not as often as I should, and I am trying to get into. There's like something on my keyboard. Not as much as I should. I am trying to get into more genres and more kind of like adult fantasy. The only thing that I really don't like about adult fantasy is that like it's like very dense, and I like the kind of like that it's more high stakes than YA fantasy. Like it's a lot more violent and kind of like descriptive. But I really don't like the fact that it's kind of denser to read and harder to read. Do we want to do another reading sprint, guys? Because I feel like that would be fun. Another reading sprint, because we've only done one, but I mean, still, it's so fun to chat to you all. Do not watch Call Me by Your Name with family. Oh no. Okay, I won't. I have been in that situation before, and I definitely don't want to be. Hi, Nicole. How are you? Okay, so let's do another reading sprint. I need to go feed my cat because she's like staring at me, but I will turn this on mute for a couple minutes. But I'm going to say read when I come back from feeding Misty. I will put the music on. But up until then, let's read, folks, and I can't wait to chat some more. But yeah, so let's read. Okay, y'all, I'm back and I'm going to put on the music for you to read now. Okay. Okay, that was 20 minutes. That was a very interesting reading sprint, let me tell you. Hi, Lee. Damn, I'm guessing you're at a good part. I was at a good part. Anybody who's read this, I know Katie has read this. I was at the part when Hawk becomes the guard, and it was exciting. Anyways, how's everyone's reading going? I finished Radio Silence and I'm shook it. I have not read Radio Silence, but I have read a lot of other books from Alice Oseman and I really liked them. So I feel like I would enjoy Radio Silence. How is everybody's reading going? Really good. I read to page 184, which is, I think, again, another like 30 pages or something. So this is quite a fast read. I think like once I finish this live, I'm just going to like read it for the rest of the evening. But yeah, good. I plan to read 100 books this year and I've already read 2 books, so you're doing good. Well done. That's amazing. I mean, my goals were never like extreme or anything. Like before 2020, I had never even read 50 books in a year. And then last year I read 120, which is shocking. But obviously I had a lot more time last year than other years, but I think I have more time this year too. So I'm aiming for 150 or 100. Like if I hit 100, I'd be happy. But if I hit 100 with more than like a month to go, I'm going to hopefully read 150. Who knows? Hi. Hello. Thank you all for joining. This is amazing. I want to finish A Christmas Carol today. That's really fun. That was the only book out of the Cozyathon that I didn't actually finish, but did we think I would? Not really. How many pages did you guys read that sprint, or what are you reading? Because I think reading sprints are really fun and like motivational in a way. I think that's fun. So, let me see. I don't know how that works. So yeah, that was really fun. I can't believe I've been on for nearly 2 hours already. Like, I don't know how that's happened. And I've only read like 60 pages. But I mean, I've read 60 pages, so that's really good. But yeah, I mean, I should start cooking soon. I do have a live concert tonight. Not like live person, but like an online live concert tonight by Liam Payne from One Direction. I think I said that already, but I'm really, really excited for that. So, yeah, same. I wanted to, but life had other plans. Honestly, mood. I'm writing right now in my anime journal. Amazing. I read 15 pages in New Moon. Well done. That's a Twilight book, I think. I read Twilight back in like June or July. I can't really remember what month, but like when all of the hype around Midnight Sun was coming out, and I read Twilight and I really didn't like it. I mean, it wasn't as bad as everybody talked about, but it definitely was not good. And I wouldn't continue reading the series, but yeah, that was really fun. I hope you enjoy. That is it. Let's see. I don't think I missed any comments, but if you guys have any questions that you want to ask me, please don't hesitate. I will probably not be live for too much longer, simply because I need to cook a little bit and I want to finish my book too. Well, I want to finish my book. I have like 400 pages left, so maybe not. But I do want to get this much read tonight, which could be possible. I mean, it could be possible. So we'll see. But yeah, anybody who has not read this, please pick it up. Please pick it up right now because you will not regret it. Like, of all of the part that I've already read, I don't think there's a page not annotated. It's so good. It is so good. But yeah. So that is really fun. Sorry, I was just like reading a comment. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, ask them now. Otherwise, I will probably end this live because I have been on for like nearly 2 hours and I yeah. So I do have a new video up, by the way. It went up like 30 minutes ago. So if you do want to check that out as well, do. Also, if you liked these reading sprints, let me know too, because I feel like they're really fun. I don't know. I always get motivated by reading sprints. And I know we didn't read for that long. We read for like 35 minutes. So that's fun. I read 15 pages. Well done. I'm reading Tweet Cute and I'm really loving it. I adored that book. I absolutely loved it. I've heard from Blood and Ash is fun. It's really, really good. Thank you for doing these sprints. You're so welcome. I really loved it. And I think me and a couple other people are going to do live sprints together, like me and other booktubers. So it will probably be a little bit more fun. I don't know. I think these were pretty fun, but yeah. Have I read An Ember in the Ashes? No, but it is going to be one of my next reads after this book, and I think I'm going to really like it. I want to read it, but I heard from Books with Chloe and it sounds amazing. Yes, you should definitely read it. Currently reading A Darker Shade of Magic and I'm literally on page 2. Looking forward to the new vlog. You're always a fun booktuber to watch when we're stuck at home. Thank you so much. That means a lot. And I am definitely trying to keep vlogging because it's so easy to not do it. Because obviously we're not doing anything at home, but somehow I've still managed to vlog pretty consistently since March. So yeah, I mean, when we're able to do things, I'll either not vlog or I will like vlog and while I'm doing things. It's kind of crazy to think that, you know, I could actually leave the house, you know. What is your reading speed? Not that fast, honestly. I read about maybe a page a minute. It depends on the book. From this book, I thought I would be reading it a lot slower than I am. I'm actually speeding through this fairly fast, but I am not a very, very fast reader. I think I got faster this year though. It's probably all the readathons. I mean, but yeah, I had so much fun doing this live. I have never done a YouTube live before, but honestly, I really like it. Thank you all for joining so much. I really, really enjoyed it. And hopefully next time we will have a couple of other people on as well. We might get some more reading sprints done and everything like that. So that was so much fun. I hope you also enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see this again. I'm just like answering the last couple of comments before I end. So would you ever make an updated bookshelf tour? Yes, I am hoping to get new bookshelves possibly this month, possibly next month. As soon as they arrive, I will be doing a lot of videos on those. I will be doing like building them and like putting the books on them. I will also be doing a room tour, probably in the same video, but also at the same time. Yeah. And then also a reorganization and a tour as well. So there'll be plenty of bookshelf videos coming up as soon as I get those new shelves. So I'm really excited for that. Thank you. This was fun. Thank you for joining. Readathons are so fun. I'm going to have a little think tonight about some readathons that I can do. If you have any ideas, message me on Instagram because I would love to hear your ideas and I will be thinking about another readathon to do. Yes, thank you for doing this. Okay, thank you all so much for joining. That was really, really fun. And yeah, if you have any other things to say, just message me. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you again very, very soon. Bye, guys.